Cześć wszystkim, właśnie zaczynam swoją przygodę z YouTube'em. Na początku zagram w grę Red Dead Redemption, podstawową wersję. Dobra, zatrzymamy na chwilę. Mam nadzieję, że będzie Wam się podobało. Później może zagramy w dodatek w Undead Nightmare. Zapraszam do subskrybowania mojego kanału, komentowania, lajkowania. No i piszcie w komentarzach, co Wam się podoba, co nie. Dobra, no to co? Zaczynamy rozgrywkę? No to jazda.
Extra, extra, help center, extra, extra, read all about. Hey, watch it, mister. Read all about it. Bill Williamson's gang terrorized Boston. Extra, extra.
Well, I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people can fly. Didn't you hear? Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently. The Johns family have made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization They are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
No dobra, dojechaliśmy do Armadillo Station. Doprowadzili nas jacyś dwóch policjanci. No i dobra, idziemy zobaczyć, co tam na nas czeka. No, jesteśmy na stacji. Chyba jacyś panowie czekają na pociąg. Ominimy ich. Dobra, będziemy się mieć do salonu. Dobra. Proszę pana. Żeś pochlał, cwaniaczku? No ja rozumiem, że się nie czujesz zbyt dobrze, no ale... No i słabiutko z panem. Dobra, idziemy.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Chyba musimy się gdzieś udać z tym panem brodatym. Nie wygląda zbyt przyjemnie, no ale... No co, chyba nie mam wyjścia, nie?
You ain't gonna find sturdier horses than these in all of New Austin.
Okej.
Take it easy until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus.
Na razie nie będę zbyt dużo opowiadał, bo będzie dużo dialogów. Więc nie chciałbym wam przerwać w słuchaniu historii moim gadaniem głupot. Trochę za daleko pojechaliśmy, ale...
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned
Ładny zachód
years
słońca
now.
na dzikim
Folks say it
zachodzie.
was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Ładny zachód
Are you
słońca,
planning
nieprawda?
on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are. Not like Thieves Landing. Dang, Those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
No tak. Ciekawe. Dobra. Jedziemy.
Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me. Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guy. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
Kurczę, tyle dialogów, że boję się coś powiedzieć, żeby nie zepsuć. Lecimy
You
tu
ain't
jakieś...
very talkative, are you?
No,
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
No tak, nie jesteśmy zbyt rozmowni.
Damn coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill.
Dobra, jedziemy do Fort Mercer chyba. Z jakimś naszym starym przyjacielem się po fachu spotkać.
Whoa there.
Zobaczymy, co z tego wyniknie.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Bardzo śmieszne. Dobra, przyjrzyjmy się otoczeniu jeszcze przed naszym głównym zadaniem. Jeszcze kot koło mnie śpi. No dobra. To podjedziemy do Fort Mercer i sprawdzimy, co tam jest i co nas czeka. To dość ciekawa historia.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well,
Oh. Poor John.
Dobra, chyba dostaliśmy niezły omot. No i jakaś pani nas na szczęście zabrała. No i co? Zobaczymy, co tam się dzieje, nie?
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
Just trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later and help me patrol the perimeter? You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
No dobra, to zaczynamy, nie? Chyba nas ta panienka Bonnie uratowała. To nasz nowy safe house, jeśli dobrze widzę. Jakaś szopa. Klozet wygląda. No i co mamy tutaj do roboty? Chyba nic. Idziemy do Bonnie. Zobaczymy, czy ma dla nas jakieś zadanie. Jakiś koniuk stoi. Pociąg sobie przejechał. Chyba jesteśmy ranni. Może nas wyleczy trochę, nie?
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
O, przepraszam. Dobrze, przyjrzyjmy się tej pani.
There's the foreman's office.
Skupimy
It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
nas
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
I picked out a fine horse for you. Come on, boy.
Dostaliśmy czarnego konia. Najlepszego niby. No dobra.
I'll show you around the property.
Dobra, zobaczmy, co tutaj mają na tej wiosce. Kompania. Co to wpisało? Kompania. Dobra, mniejsza z tym.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Co to? Wódeczka, amunicja, szlugi, sprzęt. No, może się przydać.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Sorry, krowo. No, konie poprzeskakuj.
Slow it up now. Let's go.
Come on, Mr. Marston,
No.
pick up the pace.
Jedziemy.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl.
Stodoła. Ciekawe, jakiś wiatrak? No dobra. Nie obchodzi nas to.
And
Co,
here
koniec
we are,
wycieczki?
back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaint from me, Miss McFarland.
Dobra, przypnijmy konia. I zobaczmy, co mają za nas dalej. Co za zadania.
Well, are we going inside?
Dobra, dobra, już idziemy do środka. Nie musisz mnie poganiać.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Of course.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
No
Come
cóż,
on then, let's mount up and take a look around.
okazało się, że tylko posiedzieliśmy u pani Bonnie. Nic innego się nie stało. Coś tutaj... Dobra. No i chyba nam się koniuk zepsuł. Coś mu nie idzie. Dobra, dobra, spokój. Wistawio. Iha. Dobra, nie damy się zastrzelić. Wybierzemy sobie tą broń. Co ona nam tutaj da?
Thank you,
Powtarzalny
Mr.
karabin.
Marston. I
Dobra,
feel a
przyda
lot
się.
happier someone's along with me.
No, oczywiście.
I
Oczywiście
feel a lot
będzie się
happier
pewnie.
now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Dobra, to zwiedzamy rancho
I
w
don't believe it.
poszukiwaniu.
Those damn rabbits are back. Give me a hand with them, will you?
No nie no, króliki musimy
Let's see that
zabijać.
rifle. I want a couple of these for the pop.
Nie poradzisz sobie z królikami?
You got one. Nice shooting. That's it. Kill those little varmints. You're better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see. Good shot. You're a good shot,
Załatwiliśmy
Mr.
wszystkich.
Marston. That rabbit's just
Wypadło coś z nich?
Let's get back home and see what else is going
Mięsa
on.
nie zabraliśmy. Dobra. Wsiadamy do naszego Mustanga.
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go.
Lecimy. Może pani Bonnie. Coś nudno tutaj.
Giddy up!
Takie zadania to wiesz.
If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
No, oczywiście.
It ain't
Coś
never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Damn coyotes, you're fast! Can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill him, Mr. Marston.
Co? Mam zabijać kojoty? No ukradnę ci trochę, który się nic nie stanie.
That's it! Damn
Gdzie ten koń? Chodź tu, cwaniaku. Kurczaki chcieliście zabrać, no?
I just wish we'd saved all the chickens. Come on, I'll show you the way to your room.
Dobra, chyba zadanie wykonane. Bardzo poważne. Musieliśmy zabić króliki i
You know,
kojoty.
you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are.
No dobra. Swojego konia przypniemy tutaj. Hitch.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Good night.
Beautiful wife is no guarantee of full male potency. I was talking to some Blackwater fellas last night. Well. That Bonnie is a right pretty girl. She wouldn't look at me, though.
Jesteśmy trochę fejma. No, zobaczymy, czy mamy trochę amunicji. Nieźle. Uzupełniliśmy sobie amunicję. Outfitu chyba nie mamy innego. No i co tutaj? Spójrzmy, co tutaj jest. Pieniędzy za dużo nie mamy. No, to są chyba tylko pani Bonnie McFarlane. Została, no dobra. A konia nawet nie będziemy brali. Za bliska podróż. No to idziemy, nie? Zobaczymy, co tam jest. Co? Możemy pomóc w patrolowaniu rancza. No dobra, zobaczmy, co to.
Follow Charlie. He's a good one to sniff out trouble. Stick next to the dog, mister.
Co? Pies jest dobry w wywąchiwaniu spraw. No dobra, dojdziemy za piesałem. Trudne sprawy, nie? Tam, gdzie wódeczka, tam są trudne sprawy. Dry goods. Really cool. Dobra, przyjdziemy tu jeszcze. Musimy trochę pochlać, bo widzę, ten świat trochę za smutny na trzeźwo. Ej, psie, zaczekaj. Hał. No. Gdzie ty mnie prowadzisz? Przecież tu już się ranczo kończy. Chyba cię przeceniają, psie. O! Troszeczkę nam się tutaj zbugował piesek. No, już. Co ty robisz? Jakiś problem? Zaraz go rozwiążemy. No, który tu? Coś słychać. Dobra, spuścimy im łomot, nie będziemy im grozić. Nie wiem, tak lepiej. No i gdzie to? No i co? Nic nie ma, nic się nie dzieje. Nie? No nie, no pod domem szeryfa. Szeryf jeszcze sobie siedzi. Cwaniaku. Teraz dostaniesz. Czemu się nie da uderzyć go? No nie, no dobra. Chyba trochę przesadziłeś. Co? No, z nożem na mnie? takiego kowboja jak ja. Dobra. Idziemy odebrać nagrodę. Co ty tam się szczekasz? No czy załatwię mi. 15 dolców. Dobrze, jak za jeden nabój. Myślę, że się zwróci. Dobra. Fame plus 5. No to trochę nam brakuje do pełnego. Zobaczmy, co tam u pani Bonnie. O, chyba nie ta godzina, nie? No, pierwsza chyba w nocy. Chyba pani Bonnie nie przyjmuje. No dobra. Chyba będę kończył. Ponieważ pani Bonnie tutaj ma zamknięte wejście. No to co? Następnego odcinka zobaczymy, co tam słychać u pani Bonnie McFlaren, czy jak ona tam ma. No i co? Do zobaczenia w kolejnym odcinku. Postaram się wam wrzucać codziennie filmiki. No i co? No. Cześć. Do zobaczenia. Pa, pa.